Good evening, everyone. I thank you all for joining in meditation, followed by the wisdom sharing session. My name is Rita D'Souza. I am a mind coach, and I help people uplift their spirit, looking at life, feeling wonderful, and very optimistic. I have a story that I have planned to read to you this evening, and we can have a discussion post that. Here it goes. The story of the master potter. In a small village nestled in the mountains, there lived a master potter named Hero. Hero was renowned for his exquisite pottery, which was sought after by collectors and people from all over the world. One day, a young apprentice named Kenji approached Hero and asked to learn the art of pottery from Hero. Hero agreed to take Kenji on as his apprentice, but warned him that the journey would be long and difficult. Kenji was eager to learn and threw himself into his work. He spent hours each day practicing the techniques that Hero taught him. But no matter how hard he tried, his pots were never quite right. They were either too brittle, too clumsy, or sometimes totally not perfect. Hero watched Kenji struggle and saw the frustration in his eyes. One day, he took Kenji aside and said, "My young apprentice, you are trying too hard. You are so focused on creating the perfect pot that you are forgetting the true nature of clay." Kenji seemed very puzzled and asked, "What do you mean?" And Hiro explained, "The clay is not something to be controlled or manipulated. Clay is a living, breathing entity that must be worked with and not against. You must learn to listen to the clay, feel its texture and its rhythm. Only then can you create pots that are truly beautiful and truly alive." Kenji thought about Hiro's words and realized that he had been approaching his craft from the wrong perspective. He began to work with the clay in a new way, listening to its rhythm and feeling its texture. And as he did, his pots began to take on a new life and new beauty. This valuable passage teaches us the importance of approach and perspective in our lives. Kenji's initial approach to the pottery and to pot making was one of control and manipulation. But it was only when he learned to work with the clay rather than against it, he was able to create truly beautiful pots. True mastery and creativity comes from not trying to control, by embracing a more collaborative and harmonious approach to life. We can tap into its natural beauty and go with the flow. I have a couple of questions. If you wish, you can listen to the questions being read and also close your eyes. There's lesser distraction then. How often do we try to control and manipulate the world around us? How can we listen to the rhythm of the world around us and feel its real texture? Last question. How can we apply the lessons of the potter to our lives and find a deeper sense of creativity, mastery, fulfillment, and satisfaction? For those of you who would like to reach out to me for personal sessions, can do so via Instagram. My Instagram ID is Your Mind Mastery. I'm done from my side. I tried my best. Would anyone want to comment? The potter, the clay.
Yeah, thank you, Rita ji. Beautiful message. Yeah, exactly. Controlling and manipulation will stop the flow. Just go with the flow, right? So when we go with the flow, feel every emotion within us without controlling, I think real creativity comes out and you learn a lot. If not, it sounds like everything blocking and all the pain and everything, besides other side of the coin. Just to see the beauty behind the second side. So yeah, beautiful. Thank you. So be flexible, be open, and feel every emotion. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Swaraj.
Dikaji. Yeah, I think
Thank
I
you.
put it in my words. Thanks.
I got it. Maltiji, would you like to say something? You've unmuted yourself.
Sorry.
You can. We all fall down because we're humans. That's all right. But how long you want to be living in that state of feeling let down? Did something make as part of what I read today? Did it stir your soul? Maybe the questions, maybe the passage.
Yeah, it is very deep. Uh, to bring your best, right? Bring your best when you say yes to life and don't hold on to the situations or the circumstances. Just see what is the potential that is teaching you during challenges. So I think that will lead us to create better bigger.
Correct. Yeah. I think for many of us, in a lot of ways, we are very serious people.
Mm.
We are very serious people. And where is it taking us? We all do not know when the end time is near, when we are knocking heaven's door. And for many of us, we just want to always think that we are going to last forever. I like to hear from you, ma'am. Chitra ji, Gauri, Gauri ji. You there? Hello, yeah.
Rita Ji, it's Malati here. Okay. I was listening to what you were
Yes, ma'am.
saying.
Yes, ma'am.
When you fall down, like you get into low mood, stroke, sometimes depression. Instead of wallowing it, one has to look at what is causing that depression. What is the thought process that is triggered of that depression, right? And whether the thought had any real meaning to it. Was it the thought was really real or not? Okay. And why did it cause depression? What was the power of that thought to trigger this? Is something we have to really, really look at if we have to come out of it. Then once we look at why it has happened and how it has happened, then we can change. If it's the thought, you can change the way you're thinking. You can, you can be, I won't say more positive, I would say more realistic, right? Because always you cannot have a positive thought. So more realistic thought. And looking at it from another angle, or looking at it, why has this happened? What was the trigger? And really what I'm thinking, did it happen in my life, right? Or is it me thinking because I was young, that is why I'm thinking like this? Is one thing that one has to look at. It is hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but that helps.
That's good. I'm very happy and very pleased to see, as much as you have questions, you have the answers as well. We all fall and trip, right? Not every single morning you are a butterfly, flying high, singing the most melodious song. But how do you accept yourself when you're not feeling good? What are you doing to help yourself, to raise your vibration, to raise the energy levels? This is one formula that I have learned, and I remind myself whenever I am not feeling the best. One of the reasons we feel down, or there is we're not feeling very great about ourselves, is also because of the acceptance level of a situation that we are not really happy with. So situation plus acceptance is equal to positive feeling. Situation plus non-acceptance, it gives you a negative feeling. My maid has chosen to not come to work without informing me. I don't accept it. That gives me a negative feeling. but I accept it. Maybe her spouse is not well, the child is not well. There must be some real, very urgent reason for which she is not able to make it. Then I'm living with a positive feeling. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Would you like to say something? Anything?
Yeah, you beautifully put it, the last one, Ritaji. Yeah, exactly. When we don't accept, that's,
Acceptance is the key, ma'am. Swaranji, acceptance is
yeah,
the key. And it's not that we are always going to be smiling and be very bubbly and choppy like a butterfly. But the more we accept the situation for what it is, that stress, depression, not so nice feeling will not come. When our acceptance level is low, the stress, depression, and negative feelings rise high. Very simple. All right. Would any of you like to ask another question or have a query or two? Wonderful. It's wonderful talking to you all. We are slowly learning and definitely beginning to practice as well. Rome wasn't built in a day. Rita hasn't been built in a day. It's taken a lot of time, efforts, and that's how we grow. I wish you all a wonderful evening, and we'll soon meet once again. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all for joining in.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.